What's happening, everybody? First off, let's start off with can everybody hear me? Cuz I'm in a new house and I just set all my stuff up in the new studio. We got one guy that said they can hear me. I guess everybody can hear me. I want to saw Justin Beaver in here a minute ago. Thank you for coming in. Good to see you and hear from you. I've got a bunch of fake Isaiahs. Brandon, my boy Matt is here. My boy Sean, Wild West. So Zaya's Air and Heat plus Plumbing, is that a fake Zaya or is that the real one? Yeah, I like it too. It's private, I don't have to have my own space. The only thing is but I don't ever do these broadcasts until at night. This door, wait, it's backwards. This door right here goes outside to the backyard, which is fenced in so my son can play outside without escaping, but he's in bed, so we don't have to worry about him interrupting us. I won't do these skits unless he's in bed or other preoccupied. That way he's not passing back and forth. How's the picture? Because I got a new webcam last night. The wife and I were at Walmart getting a few things, or Saturday night. We got us a new TV for our bedroom because the TV that we had in our bedroom was really old. And I got this pretty cool webcam at Walmart. It's clear. Okay, good. A little dark. Yeah, well, the room is dark, but here's the cool thing. This webcam's got a light built on it. So tell me if this helps. If I can get it to come on. Did that make it better? Because the webcam actually has a light. So tell me what that did. Because I have the webcam has a light around it. And I got it all the way up. It seems like on my computer it looks to be a little brighter. Made it better. Yeah, I may have to put some better lighting in this room. This room is kind of dark. I'll have to check that light, and I may add a light right here to shine down. Okay, well, that's the best I got for tonight. This is not going to be a long stream. I just wanted to really test my stuff out, make sure everything was working. I got myself a bigger desk off of Facebook. I found it. An individual had it, and it's a really, really nice desk. It's got a thing over there for my printer and everything. So, and I can do my office work. I can do this. I got my microphone set up, obviously. That's definitely a fake Zaya with the plumbing. But I figured Zaya would have been in here. Anyway, we got about 26 people watching right now. Yeah, the real Zaya is yes, that was really me in Isaiah's chat. I don't know why everybody thinks I pretty much think all the fake me's are gone. But yes, that was really me in Isaiah's chat, Sean, when you were in there talking. That it was me. So I got everything plugged up. I got to get me a USB splitter so I can use my mouse. But bad thing about the MacBook is it's only got 2 USB outlets. I'll have to get a splitter. Yeah, the real Zaya is Zaya's air and heat and electrical or plus electrical or some shit like that. So got the Trump flag up right there. Yes, this one actually says take America back, Trump 2024. So definitely got the Trump flag favorite. I like Ream and anything made by Carrier ICP. I did, Matt, and it went great. No, I found some help. It wasn't an issue. Got it done. Came out real nice. So mainly tonight, I don't have a topic or anything. I just wanted to get on here and shoot the breeze and make sure all my new stuff is working. Uh, so I got a comment on one of my live streams that said, "Why do you have that old ass chair?" Because this chair is old. I mean, all the leathers wore off of it. The reason that I keep this chair is because it's comfortable as hell, and I love it. I mean, I just I like it. It's comfortable. I'm not going to get rid of it just because the leather's peeled off of it. I love the way it feels. Grand Air, I'd be selling that as a secondary, man. I mean, it's a good unit. It's ICP, but it is bottom of the barrel ICP. It's their builder's grade. Yeah, chair's comfortable as hell, man. I love my chair. But so I'm just relaxing. Got home not too long ago. Work's starting to pick up a little bit. Took a shower. Got one of my cut off Saint shirt. I actually bought the shirt with no sleeves like this. I haven't been able to wear this shirt in like 3 or 4 years because of my weight, and now it's too big. But it's good. It's good for at night like this around the house. Um, so I've lost about 165 pounds, I believe. Let me do the calculation. 165 pounds. So um, I'd be selling a hell of a lot more Ream than I would be Grand Air. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have an account at Baker, and they have Bryant over here, um, but I don't really sell it because they have access to is the 14 seer. But I will sell a Grand Air because for rental property because it's cheap. But 95% of the time I sell a Ream. But yeah, I just wanted to get on here and see if my shit was working, and just let y'all know that I do have my new office and studio set up. No, I think Sean Payton's going to end up in Dallas. Uh, Sean Payton's is either going to end up in Dallas coaching, or he's going to end up in a broadcast booth. No, Matt. Grand Air is an ICP. It's Baker's house name, but it's built by ICP. Yeah, Brandon, I'm still a Comfort Maker dealer because I get it at the same supply house that I get Ream from. But again, I'm pretty exclusive to Ream. Don't really sell a whole lot of Comfort Maker. I have what comment are you talking about, dude? Um, I have some apartments that I take care of that have a 1.5 ton system in them. I use a 2 ton air handler with a 1.5 ton outdoor unit. Ream's 1.5 ton and 2 ton air handlers are 17 inches, and they won't fit in the little closets. The ICP Comfort Maker is um 14 inches. So I do use Comfort Maker for that apartment complex when I change systems. Oh, Isaiah's doing plumbing now. Oh my God. Anyway, with no plumbing license. That's interesting. Because the state of Louisiana, they take that shit pretty damn serious on plumbing. They don't take HVAC seriously, but they take plumbing seriously here. You mean on your daddy's buildings? Remember, when Isaiah says mine or me or I did that or my this or whatever, he's really talking about his dad because Isaiah, he doesn't own shit. I mean, he doesn't own truck, nothing. So this webcam here's got a much bigger frame. Like my other webcam was like right in my face. So I like that there's more to this one. Uh Matt, we tried, but we signed Jameis Winston. We re-signed Jameis Winston and we signed oh hell, Andy Dalton, the redhead. He used to be the quarterback in Cincinnati as Jameis Winston's backup. And I'm okay with that. Jameis Winston is good. In Tampa Bay, he was really immature and he had a lot of growing up to do. And I believe he's done that now. So um, I'm okay with that. And I like having Andy Dalton as a backup because he's a veteran. No, Daniel, it's definitely like that here, man. It is still slow. It just the weather is so weird. We just haven't hit that, you know, that hotness yet. We're still cool at in the evenings and stuff. So no, you're not alone, brother. Believe me, I'm ready to. Sorry, y'all. I'm reading the comments. Yeah. He probably hooked a water hose to a hose bib and now he's calling himself a plumber. Goodman and those rotary compressors. To my knowledge, Goodman's only using the rotary compressor in a ton and a half and maybe 2 ton. Two and a half and above. I'm pretty sure it's a scroll from what I understand. The defrost between scroll and rotary compressor deep. Defrost has nothing to do with what kind of compressor you have. It's all in your defrost board. Um, so that I mean the compressor, it doesn't matter what kind of compressor you have. The defrost board is what's going to shut it off, when it goes into defrost and then, all that. So I don't really understand your question because I mean, whatever kind of compressor you have doesn't matter. It's your defrost board. Now, I don't know if you're talking about time like the defrost, like to check for defrost. There's it'll check for it like every 30, 60, or 90 if you move a pin, or you have demand defrost. When the defrost thermostat or sensor gets to a certain temperature, it'll kick in the defrost. I actually prefer that over a time, checking for it every 30, 60, or 90 minutes, whatever you set your pin on. I prefer demand defrost. Once the defrost thermostat gets to a certain temperature, bam, it goes into defrost. So, I mean, to me, that's the way to go. If not, that damn board's checking for defrost every 30, 60, or 90 minutes, depending on what you set the pin on. And not everybody has demand defrost. Like Ream, I believe they're demand defrost. Goodman is still it checks for it every 30, 60, or 90, depending on where you put the pin. People can correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can move that thing from 30 seconds, 60 seconds, and 90 seconds. Minutes. I'm sorry, minutes. And it'll check for defrost. Yeah, that's time defrost. Right. Train is demand. I believe Ream is demand. I think Goodman is still on time. It's 30, 60, and 90 minutes. If I was saying seconds earlier, I apologize. It's minutes. Whatever you set it on, the defrost board will check at every 30, 60, or 90 minutes to see if it needs to go into defrost. If you have demand defrost, you don't have that. Once the defrost thermostat or sensor recognizes a certain temperature on that copper pipe, it'll automatically close yeah, it's open. Yeah, it'll close and then it will initiate defrost. So, I mean, I don't do enough 1.5 to 2 ton over here. So I don't think my stuff comes with a rotary, but I mean, rotaries, they're in mini splits. So, well, Matt, honestly, it probably wouldn't defrost because it's not checking for it. So if you take the pin off, it's never going to defrost. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but if you leave the pin off, it's just not going to defrost. Because it can't check for it. A scroll compressor has no valves and doesn't have a piston like a reciprocating. It has like a shaft and it has disc and plates in it. A rotary compressor, honestly, I'm not really sure how those things work. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say I know everything because I don't, but I'm not really sure. Like a reciprocating compressor, it has a valve, it has a piston, just like a car engine. It has a valve, it has a piston in it, everything. Yeah, a scroll has that, it's a spiral design and it has disc and they spin. But the rotary, I'm not really sure. Well, what kind of unit is it, John? Because the board has a jumper to turn the compressor off for 30 seconds between switching or switch the compressor on the entire time. I've never seen that before. When a unit goes into defrost, they usually go into defrost one or two ways. Normally, the whole machine shuts down. Like on these newer ones, the whole damn thing shuts down. You'll hear the reversing valve shift. Linux, that explains it. The whole condensing unit shuts down. Everything, fan, compressor, everything. Then you'll hear the reversing valve whoosh, shift over into cool. After a short delay, you'll hear the compressor come on, but no outdoor fan motor. Then it defrosts. Once the defrost thermostat has satisfied, it opens back up. Bam, the whole machine shuts down again. The compressor shuts off. The fan motor stays off. After a short delay, you'll hear the reversing valve switch back to heat. After another short delay, The condensing unit will come back on, compressor and outdoor fan in the heating mode. Or you got like some of these old Goodmans, nothing stops. When it goes into defrost, the outdoor fan stops, the compressor keeps running, and the reversing valve shifts all in one motion right there without ever shutting off. Once defrost is over, same thing. The unit never shuts off. The fan motor just comes back on and the reversing valve shifts back to heat. So that's how units go into defrost. Are you asking me if I'm on call tonight? Well, Linux is, and you all know how I feel about Linux because, most of you know the story here about what happened, with my account and stuff. So Caleb, I'm on business. I'm always on call. During the summer, though, me and my full-time employee, we rotate call. So anyway, I'm not gonna stay on here too much longer, but yeah, I can't stand Linux. I was gonna say something else, but now I can't remember. But yeah, I own my own company. I'm always on call. There was something else. Hey, Chance, how you doing, buddy? Haven't seen you in a while. So I'll have to do a hangout one night. Sean, now that you've went on Isaiah's, I've tried to get you to join my hangout several times. So you're going to have to join my next hangout. If you don't want to be seen on camera, you can do just like you did with Isaiah last night. Sub-Zero heating and cooling. I do concur with that. Goodman air handlers are big as hell. Good deal, Sean. I want you to come in. I would have to agree with that. Okay, Chance, I'll let you know. I would definitely have to agree with Sub-Zero, man. Goodman air handlers are huge. I've heard some really good feedback about the Amana inverter, but I still haven't sold an inverter since I've been here. I've sold a couple two-stage systems. The Ream 17 SEER straight cool two-stage is a really nice unit. But well, it doesn't matter, Sean. Whatever you want to do. I mean, if you don't want to show your face, the way you were doing it with Isaiah is fine. But if you want to get on your phone, that's fine too. It doesn't matter. How you doing, Andrew? Damn. So I've heard good things about the Amana inverter, Chance. How do you like them? Well, I mean, when my dad and I quit selling York because they got bought out by Johnson Controls, we switched brands quite a bit before we found something we liked because my dad had been a York dealer for almost 30 years. And then when they got bought out by Johnson and went to Microchannel, we were having too much trouble. So we tried a bunch of different brands. We even sold Train for a little while, and we sold Goodman and Amana. Goodman and Amana is what we sold the most of. And then we started having trouble with those too. So we ended up doing some ICP, which we still do, or I still do, and tried a Ream out because we were buying ICP from the same supply house, and I like the Reams. I like them. They're great units. Yeah, you can use any stat with them. I'm aware of that, but I mean, are they quiet? I mean, and I know they're true variable speed. They're not like the Bosch. So your customers like them, like they're dehumidifying and all that, because the Bosch is a nightmare. They don't dehumidify. So, um, I mean, look, okay, because look, man, as much as I've dogged Goodman and Amana, if they do make a good product, I'm willing to try it. Um, Sean, I went and watched some of your videos the other night, man. I thought I was under the impression that you sold Ream or Rude, but I saw you put in some Nordyne units on one of your videos. They're great job with dehumidification. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to I might have to give one a shot. I haven't tried a Ream inverter yet, but I know Ream's got a new line coming out called the oh damn it, I done forgot the name of it. I have not heard of Diamond Air. What brand was that, Sean, in that video? Was that Barone or Frigidaire or what was it? I mean, Sub Zero, they seem to do a good job. I mean, I can't say that they do better than another one, but they seem to do a good job. I'm waiting on Sean to right, but it didn't have a brand name on it like Frigidaire or Brone or nothing like that. Because that wasn't an air temp. Air temps don't come with the louvered panels. Yeah, I mean, I did a Mana for a long time, y'all, and I liked them. They are the 14 series are quiet, the everything's quiet, but I just had too many leaking coils. I got you, Sean. So what do you normally sell, Sean? Is it Rude or Ream? Because if you need a budget line, I would get something else besides that because you're gonna have trouble with those micro channels. Um, I thought you sold Rude or Ream for some reason. So Chance, okay, you haven't had a leaking coil in, so you've been. Oh well, that's good, Sean. Um, so Chance, you've been with Amana for the last year and a half because I remember you were doing Linux and American Standard. Uh, what made you go to a Mana? I mean, because I can buy Ream a hell of a lot cheaper than I can buy Goodman and Amana. Oh, you sell American Standard. Okay. And I guess we can talk about this on the hangout, but I was just curious of why you went to a Mana. Yeah, well, look, there's not a lot of heat pumps here. I'm not leaving Ream. Well, that's good chance because Amana, if I wanted to sell it, which again I would try an inverter, the pricing is way out the ballpark. My Ream store is so good to me. My pricing, I buy Ream cheaper than a lot of y'all can buy Goodman. Thank you, Zach79. Appreciate the compliment. I can buy Ream a lot cheaper than a lot of you guys can buy Goodman. And y'all are probably like, you're full of shit, but I'm telling y'all, my Ream pricing it's phenomenal. And I don't have any trouble with it. So I'm not going to quit selling it. I may take on Goodman as a well, no, I can't because I'm buying it. I was gonna start selling Goodman as a budget line because it's not microchannel or none of that shit. But when I went get a price on a system, I was like, damn, I can buy Ream like $800 cheaper. So, you know, I I don't really have a budget line. Well, yes, I do. I have the Grand Air at Baker. I can go the Ream store and Baker are next door to each other, and I can go next door and get Grand Air really cheap. So that's what I've been doing, which I have normally I can get people to buy a Ream. It's not a big deal. But then again, I'm not going to go stick one of them. Look, Ream and Rude to me, they make the most beautiful looking unit on the market. They're gorgeous. Um, I'm not going to go stick one of them nice looking Reams on a shitty rent house in the hood. Now I might use a Weather King. Now I can do Weather King with the Ream air handler or the ADP air handler, so I have that option too. Damn. I got to go pick up a blower wheel from Carrier tomorrow. I got a video that I started on today. I'm not going to upload it because I didn't finish the job, but it's a Carrier system and I got to get a blower wheel from them. So I can only imagine how much that's going to be. All right, guys, I've been on here for 33 minutes. I'm going to get off. I just wanted to sit in here and test this stuff out and shoot the breeze with y'all. I hope everybody has a good week. Today's only Monday. I hear you, Chance. I think Ream and Rude make the best gas furnace on the market right now. I love them. You should, Sean. Ream's good stuff. Ream or Rude. Yeah, I'll probably do a hangout this weekend. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off of here. The wife's texting saying dinner's ready, so we're eating kind of late tonight, which is normal. We always usually eat late. I got a service video in the works right now. So once I finish it, I'll upload it. Anyway, yeah, and another bad thing about Goodman and Amana is the condensers the screws strip out real easy after a few years and they fade. So I'm gonna stick with Ream. I can't get the right pricing on it anyway. So yeah, Zaya can come. I don't care. All right, y'all. I'm gonna hop off of here. Like I said, I just wanted to try out my shit and make sure everything was working. Yeah. Excuse me. You guys be safe and have a good rest of the week. And I'm going to do everything I can to do a hangout this weekend. Thanks, guys. Thank y'all for always being loyal. I truly appreciate it.